Yeah, sure, why not?
Do you want it to replace your current longbow?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'll just change some of the stuff around on your longbow.
That sounds fun.
Did you want to pawn your old bow?
Sure.
Alright, if you pawn your old bow, he'll take it for 1 gold.
Can I roll charisma to haggle for a better price?
Roll right now, yeah, go for it.
Alright. Is it charisma? You said?
Charisma check, yep.
Fuck, that's. Oh, well.
That is a nat 1.
What a great beginning.
I feel like he went to go say it, but instead of saying the actual, like, haggling words, the only thing that came to his mouth was Dracu!
Cool. That's it, yeah.
And the dwarf, not understanding what you said, was like 49 gold.
Alright.
Because you're pawning your old bow for it.
Okay.
So just taking off 1 gold there. Alright, so
I have no gold and I'm at 21 flat. Or no, I'm at.
you have 1 gold and 21 flat.
Yeah. Alright. Damn, I'm running low on money.
What the fuck? No, you're not. Alright, I still have to change this.
Wait, you are? Oh man, do you need any help, man? I'm totally.
Huh? What's going on over here? You just so tired? You just look tired. You look.
Wait just a second.
Sorry. Favorite enemy.
Alright.
I like
So-
the favorite enemies I have yet to find.
This will be a +1 longbow. So you get +1, and you'll also be doing 2 fire damage when you have it activated. So I'm just gonna...
Is that going to be part of the global attack modifier, or just part of the...
give me just a second, I'm fixing it for you right now. +1.
When he fixing it for you. When
What'd you
he
name-
fixing it for you.
What'd you name the session?
Oh, I named it Shink. It's cold outside.
Not Braun freezes at the end.
No. No. Can't keep doing the jet.
It's a good joke, though.
If I don't die, it never comes true.
We get to the end of the campaign, we finally solved all our problems, and then Braun just gets frozen by some vengeful god or something.
We had spontaneously cryo-frozen instantaneously.
Crazy how that happens.
We've done it, friends! And then it's just... instant frozen.
Alright, I'm just making sure that worked.
Alright.
So anytime you have the candle flame on the bow active, you'll just have that check marked.
Alright, and then, I guess I'll try and buy one more thing, if that's fine.
Sure, what would you like to look for?
Is there better armor I could probably find?
Well, as you are currently visiting the other guy, he will have some armor available. I just need to pull up his table again.
I just need light armor, because I can't fly if I'm wearing medium.
What armor are you currently wearing?
I think it's leather. Yeah, I'm wearing +1 leather armor.
There we go.
Leather armor.
I hope that
got
helps.
They sell any, like, wing tassels?
That's a good question.
Wing tassels.
You know what tassels are, right?
Yeah, it's like what they put on handlebars.
Yeah, or like wrestling gear, old wrestling gear.
No, not actually. That's not a question. That would be silly.
Some wing tassel. Brad, did you see the 20-minute sketch?
He is in fact selling a rather odd-looking Gambison.
Is that light armor?
It is padded light armor. Its AC is 11 plus your dex.
That sounds pretty good. Oh, no, wait, no, wait. Is it? My dex is 4, so if it's 11 plus 4, it's just 15.
What's the basic leather armors?
I have +1 leather armor right now. Which I guess is why I'm at
Hey
18.
Kitsune, hope you're doing well. We're getting ready for D&D. Thank you for dropping in.
Oh, it's 12 for basic leather.
We are in the middle of getting ready for a
Why is
fight,
this 11 then?
and Kelta was not
Oh,
here
because it's padded, not
for
leather.
the start of this fight. We're fighting this fuckhead.
However, it does have 3
no.
abilities on it. It is magic.
And Shink just got hit.
You do not have disadvantage on stealth checks from wearing this armor.
No
while you
chat
are
mirror
in
tonight.
forest or swamps.
Yeah, no chat mirror.
Okay.
While attuned to this armor, you can cast the cantrip Druidcraft
No.
at will.
But I can still shut you.
And when you regain hit points through a spell or ability
can't
that
stop
expends
me.
a spell slot, you may choose to regain extra hit points equal to 2d4 plus your Constitution modifier. You can use this feature twice per long rest.
It's not too bad. I have the cure wounds, but it lowers my AC by like 3. I don't know if I really want that.
No, you get your other two. You get your other stuff from the shield you're wearing. The one you never use.
Yep, that's the one.
So technically, you would only lose 1 AC.
I'll pass on the Gambison.
All right, and let me see what else he's got then.
You got any like daggers or anything?
That's okay.
No, actually
Yeah.
no. Disregard that one.
The
looking
twisted
for his armors
mushrooms.
at the
This
moment.
map looks like where I wish I was.
All I wear is leather, so I don't really fucking need more armor. Unless there's like light armor gauntlets or some shit like that.
Oh,
I think I'll find.
medium one. Just give me a second to check what he's got on his thing.
Alright.
Yeah, music is sadly too loud for me a notch. Okay, I'll turn it down. Thank you for letting me know. How about right there? It's still hearable, right? You can still hear it, just not too much. Just let me know you're the audience. I only hear a certain amount. So, like, it's lower on my end, but that doesn't...
Were there any magic items in the party inventory that you were interested in attuning to?
Okay.
Um,
But can you still hear the music?
where is that? Like, where do I check that?
A lot of them are just in item cards and just no one's claimed them. I was thinking
Yes.
maybe the modular gauntlet.
Thank you, Twisted Mushroom. We appreciate you. Thank you, Twisted
How far is
Mushroom.
that?
Thank you, Kitsune
How far is
Wolfkit.
that?
It really does
That's
help.
Arcane is gone.
I promise.
I don't see the gauntlet.
I promise it really does help me out.
The modular gauntlet is the second item
Oh,
above
okay.
Arcanist's gauntlets.
Here it is. You can carry it. Oh. No, it's okay. What is claimed and what's not claimed? Probably. Write that down. Did someone take the black rose? The rapier?
Yeah, the rat's using it.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I
Ritz using it sadly.
or Someone using the dragon shield.
Dragon shield?
That's the one at the very bottom.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of
Yeah,
the
that's mine.
special items that was forged for
Oh, okay.
Lady.
Yeah, that's one of the two things that I
let's
had
see.
made.
Oh, right.
All right. He does have an actual pair of
True.
bracers.
Just want to make sure
They are
that
leather.
that everything is
Okay.
heard.
However, they are also his prized possessions, as he just keeps them on display. If you'd like, make another charisma check to see if he'll be willing to sell them to you.
No, okay.
All right, he will be willing to sell them to you. Let me see how much he's going to try to charge you for.
All right. This man better not be like 200 gold. 'Cause I can't afford that.
I don't know. Maybe I should change the music right now to be more like not
Mellow.
we're not fighting just yet.
He is going to ask for 120 gold.
I don't have 120 gold. Or
You
I?
do.
How much is the I forget the conversion.
Platinum is 10 gold pieces each. So 100 gold would be 10
Oh.
platinum.
Oh, 10 platinum. I
will let you know right now, just by looking at these, you can tell they are extremely powerful.
okay.
There's literal magic energy crackling off these things.
I would like to try and haggle for these gauntlets.
Alright, give me just a second.
Can I roll persuasion this time instead of charisma?
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. With disadvantage.
Oh, it was with disadvantage. Okay, let me roll again. Ah,
Oh.
well.
Alright,
I-
well, he rolled a 3.
Oh, well, my
So he's going to drop it down by 20 gold and sell it straight at 100 gold.
So that's... How much plat is that? That's
10 plat.
And flat.
Well, you said 10 before, that's why I was confused.
Well,
I was saying that, 100 plat would be, 100 gold would be 10 plat.
I'm at 12 plat. No, 11
You-
plat now.
You would be at 12. Or,
Okay.
yeah, 11.
Yeah,
Sorry.
okay.
But thank you guys so
Alright.
much.
All right. I'm going to put this in
Thank you
item
guys so much for
cards.
coming in. Thank you guys for
directly-
being so active. I really
Just a
appreciate it.
second.
I hope you guys
So you bought the candle
enjoy
flame,
the
so I'm just gonna
show.
get rid of the
We're not
champions post. So you
just
don't keep
yet. We're
staring
just
at
kind
it
of setting up.
longingly.
That's fun. Of what could have been, yeah.
Guys, please come in. Please come around.
You have bought
I'll
yourself
tell you the
Tempest
tale.
Griffin bracers. They are an artifact.
Okay. More feathers upon the feather boy.
This
Well,
pirate
wearing,
tavern is really good.
Your speed increases by 5 feet. Damn, I can move and fly 5 more feet.
Yep. It doesn't say it, but you do have to attune to them. I don't know why I didn't include that there.
Fine. You can use an action to speak the command word to vanish into a plume of sparks and feathers. Choose up to 3 different creatures that you can see within 60 feet. Make a melee weapon attack against each target. Okay. Wait. Okay. Briefly appearing next to each one before making the attack. What is this ninja shit? Okay. A target takes an extra 2d8 lightning on hit, or half as much lightning on a miss. You can then teleport to an unoccupied space. What the hell? You can see within 5 feet of the targets, or return to your original space, reappearing in a flourish of electricity, feathers, and wind. Once this property of the bracers has been used, it cannot be used again until the next dawn. What the... That's some that's like super ninja.
That's
Yeah.
you know what?
You can
That's-
also use all
that's
3 to
Meta
like
Knight.
just target the same guy. You're just like appearing and disappearing behind to the side, to the other side.
Yeah.
I
You
was
got some
literally
Meta
about
Knight.
to ask that.
Yes.
All right, that sounds fine. I don't think I have time to attune it right now since we're gonna fight.
Oh,
No, you would have had
we're
time
covering
to-
what happened before we left town.
Yeah.
We did spend a night there.
Okay, so I'll attune to the bracers and the bow.
2d8. And shit, what was the name of the bracers? Tempest, Griffin bracers?
Mm-hmm.
Do I have time to read my book?
Probably not.
Okay.
You're focusing too much on
I've spent 2 hours tuning to 2 things. Now I can't read a book.
Hold on. How much time did I spend reading a book?
I think you said a total of 2 hours. You should have written it down. I thought I told you to write,
I did.
write it down.
I
Where did you write it?
have, I have put 3 hours into
3
it,
hours, right? Yes.
and that's on top of an hour attuning to my armor.
So there you go, Kelta. Whenever you activate the Tempest Griffith's bracers, you have the ability right there to just check mark it.
All right. And then they're attuned. That's the attunement, right?
Yeah, I'm going to do a little thing so you can keep track of it.
Yeah, I want to. Yeah, that's fine. Is it? I need to write down like the description of it somewhere so I can remember the entirety of it. Would I just put that under features and traits or no?
You would probably go to bio and underneath treasure.
Treasure. Okay. Same thing with a candle flame or just this?
You can if you want, yeah.
Okay.
No, this isn't the most interesting thing, but it needs to be done. I appreciate you guys for coming in and hanging out with us.
So we're basically going to be starting at the usual time.
Yep.
Not a problem. This is perfectly fine. Kelta, I think you can also just, if you're opening the image in like another tab, you can just save the link and just put it in the treasure tab.
How does that work?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it would. And you can
Okay.
just copy paste anytime you need to look at it.
Oh, yeah, that works. Okay.
Right back.
Work smarter, not harder.
That's true. Instead of like typing the whole thing, I could just do this. Oh, I'll label it. Oh, it's already labeled.
I made sure to label all my items. That was very painstaking.
Cool, I'm kitted out.
Yeah.
And I'm losing money.
Oh, quit your belly aching. You still got so much.
I have 11 platinum, which is like 110 gold.
More than some other people have.
No, that's true. I found a meme. I found a meme for D&D. I guess I'll post it.
How much does Helly have? How much does Rat have?
Don't look at my wallet.
You don't need to know.
Keep your grabby little hands out of my wallet.
Yeah, because I'm literally just like, I just want all your stuff. Give me your stuff. Give it to me. Not like, oh, I just want to know.
Don't worry about it.
You know I'm goofing with you.
It says, I'm gonna cast Hex on it and then Eldritch Blast. I crit, so that's 2d10 plus 3 plus 2d6. That's a total of 23.
I feel a bit
damage.
of it.
And then the
Oh,
bottom
that's
says,
good.
Sir, this is a goblin. It's like, yeah.
That's good that you got a shower in, Wolf Kit.
There you
No,
go.
I
You
have
just
nothing on.
imagine the whole Raiden animation every time you teleport with the bracers.
Yeah.
Hi, Ken.
Hey, kid.
It's all right. That's what happens when you eat too much food.
You get the itis.
You
Get
get
the
the
itis.
I guess since Lady's on BRB, would I have time to use the Cantrips for Dummies book to get a cantrip? I just have to pick one, right?
Yes.
Alright, I'll use the book. So I'd go to spells.
You would have had enough time to definitely read the book before you got to this point.
Well, I just get a one free cantrip, that's it.
Does it have a specification for it, or does it not?
I don't think you said it. I think
Hold on.
I remember it was a cantrip for dummies, and I was.
Yes, cantrips for dummies. You can choose one cantrip from any class.
Oh,
Any class.
I gotta look through a ton of things.
Can I suggest a cantrip?
Sure.
Sapping Sting, I believe it's called.
I'll look at it. Take a look.
Tapping Sting.
Sap, sting.
Necromancy cantrip.
Oh.
You sap the vitality of one creature you can see in range. Target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw or take 1d4 necrotic damage and fall prone.
Not too bad.
Yeah, the damage isn't the best, but the really
What?
beautiful part about it is it can knock things prone, and it's only a cantrip.
Hmm.
You do have a +5 spell attack bonus, I will say that.
That's
But your spell save DC is only 13. So they would have to pass a 13.
Let's see. What about Eldritch Blast? What about Friends? What does Friends do?
Friends just is a charm spell
It's a charm
Oh.
spell where they know they're charmed.
after it's over. Let's see here.
Sacred Flame.
As with most charm spells in effect.
Oh, you could always go with like a booming blade.
Yeah, I was looking at Booming Blade. What's that do again?
If you used if you used booming blade,
Yeah.
and then on the next turn, when your turn came back around, and used the Tempest gauntlets,
Yeah, that works.
that adds another 1d8 thunder damage.
Yeah, sure. I'll do Booming Blade. Oh, I gotta write this down. Good. Cantrip. How many cantrip slots do I get? Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
Oh wait, it says if the target moves
Oh,
5 feet.
Yeah, if it moves
No.
like willing.
Oh, there's another. Hold on, there's another spell I'm thinking of. Hold on, buddy.
Alright.
Give me a second. There might be a better one for you.
What if I just had dancing lights? What is primal savagery? Oh. Oh, but I have to use my talons. Maybe not that. A shillelagh? What? Oh.
All right, here's a good one. True Strike. On your first attack roll against the creature, it would have advantage.
Okay. Oh, but it's an action. Oh.
Or you could go Green Flame Blade. That's also a pretty good one.
True Strike doesn't seem bad. Let me see the green flame blade. Oh, not bad. Well, what's my spellcasting modifier?
You're also past the 5th level, so it would actually deal an extra 1d8.
Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll take it. Why not? I'll do green flame blade.
All right, go ahead and just copy paste that. I'll put the Hold on.
Alright.
Hold on, let me just check something real quick.
Alright. Should I be typing it in or waiting? Added it in.
Okay, so yes. They did update this. I almost didn't catch it. Alright, so green flame blade's good to go. You can target the same creature you hit with it. As of 2020, actually. Apparently, before 2020, you had to choose a secondary creature, or the effect just didn't happen.
Good to know.
Alright, did you finish adding it on there?
Yeah, I got it.
Alrighty, so I'm just going to click that. And then I'm going to come over here, back to fucking goddamn global modifiers. And you are level 7. Everybody's level 7?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right, you guys continue skipping side stuff. Okay, so
What side stuff?
don't worry about it, you've just already gone past it.
What's up?
There was that entire desert we skipped.
And the doggy, we skipped the pet.
Okay, so yours does 2d8 fire damage. Okay. And if and when you do use this and you do make the ability hit a second creature, the second creature would take, rather than 2d8, it would take 1d8 plus your spellcasting modifier, which would be plus 5.
Okay.
So I'm just going to fix this up real quick. So 2d8 fire damage.
Yay, elements. Go.
Making sure that works.
Okay.
Oh, one of them was an 8. Nice.
Mhm.
There goes all your luck for that.
My lucks didn't begin at all.
Oh my god, you've got so many things you can do.
Yeah, there's a lot.
That's way more than a normal. That's way more than a normal one. I now have a D100 die. Nice. A actual D100 die.
I have one too, it's fucking huge.
Oh, he only has guns.
Yeah, I got a wooden one. It takes forever to fucking roll. Alright, yeah, I think you're all set, bud.
Alright. Thank you.
Alright, who wants to do the recap? I mean, I basically sent you the recap, Kelta, so if you want to do the recap, you can. Let me just check to see if you have inspiration. You do not.
I'd have to reread what you wrote me. But
Yeah, go for it.
Did Lady want to? Because she went, so.
I am also lacking inspiration.
Oh yeah, everybody, nice.
You go ahead. Lady.
But she has more hit points
I don't
than you.
She does? When did that happen?
Armor.
Oh yeah, that's different.
Yeah, my new armor, it basically doubled my health pool.
Hmm.
She gave the old guy a diamond to boost up how that armor was fixed up, as some might recall.
Mm-hmm. I
Go
still need to repay Shink for that.
Go ahead and do the recap. I don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, last time we were in a fight with a bunch of stone robots, just some golemy boys. And we finished beating up the things that told them what to do, so they just went to sleep forever. And then we tried getting some wands out of them, and then we found the true treasure of the vault, knowledge.
Mhm.
And also all the gold we were told to bring back. So everybody got to take a book, and then we headed back to the king, and we returned. Oh, also in the library was the king's son that we were sent to find, and the mithril gauges he stole. He was dead when we found him. So we brought him back. And the king was like, "Thank you," and then gave us like a treasure. I can't remember if we actually looked at what was in there.
And Shink did. Because Shink was handed it.
Yeah,
Shink
I remember Shink peeked inside when she was handed it. I don't remember if we looked at it more closely afterwards.
I don't believe so.
But we went around and did a bunch of shopping. I got some nice armor. People went to bookstores and sold things.
Hello.
Braun sold a really fancy book.
I do recall that when you peeked open into the box, it was still a little bit too dark to actually see what was in there.
Mm-hmm.
So you literally, after you couldn't see what was in there, stuck it in the bag. Completely forgot about it.
Yeah, we do that a lot. But yeah, we did a bunch of shopping, and then we went to bed. And we all prepared some stuff. And then the next day, we set out to go look for the friends that we were supposed to meet up. And after we got outside town, realized we never arranged a meeting place. So we just wandered off down towards the nearest town. Then we came across a wagon and like a set of wagons that were like really busted up, and a lot of people were dead, and there was a culty boy there, and he was dead. And we decided this wasn't important and kept going and came to a fork in the road, and we almost just went straight past the one that goes to the nearby town. But we did go to the town, and we went to the inn and heard that, some stuff was going on, and they told us that, hey, those people we found out that, hey, those people who we were looking for, they were sent to go investigate the wagons that were all busted up. So we went back up the trail, and then we found a bunch of footprints leading away from the big disturbance. And then we came here where a big old boom happened, and there's a really mean, snooty ice boy in the middle. And now he wants to fight us.
He attacked Shink.
He's out for blood.
No.
That is the long and short of it. For those of you who were not here to see him, I will be doing this again.
These two would be on the list.
Yeah, I think he's hello friendly. Hello.
Is that Arthas?
Who?
Not. That's too skinny to be Arthas.
No.
No, this is the literal Prince of Frost. He is an actual character in D&D.
You know Arthas, right?
No.
Here, I'll post him. He's from WoW.
Which king?
Oh, I've never played WoW.
Lich King.
So it looked too cartoony for me to get into.
You can check general chat. It's some like applies on Arthur's.
It's too
Oh.
cartoony to get into, and
I
yet you
mean,
like my art.
Basically. I like your art. But like friggin' World of Warcraft, it just looked too goofy.
It's pretty goofy.
And it takes itself seriously, which is even funnier.
Yeah. It's something.
Alrighty. You can start up the battle music whenever you like, goat.
Got it. I already got it.
And Shink, you are first with that Nat 20 initiative.
Yeah, he shot you, then you shot back.
That adrenaline just got you going.
I think we already did my turn.
You still have movement.
Oh, I have movement?
I would
Yes.
assume you'd run away.
Rat.
Okay.
Rat, you're not supposed to say that. You're just supposed to take the turn.
Oh. Oops.
No,
That boy hurt
Rat's
you bad.
honest.
You're just supposed to take it when the DM messes up like that.
No, Rat's a good girl. She's honest.
You go here. Or even, yeah, I think even right here would be half cover.
Right there's half cover? Am I in half cover right here?
Yes.
Okay, but then would he be in line of sight?
Yes, he's still in line of sight for you.
Okay, well then I move there.
Alrighty. Braun,
Yes.
Wizard Boy.
Yes. Hello. It me. How far am I away from this motherfucker?
You explode.
I explode right now? Really? Damn.
You are 75 feet away from this motherfucker.
Alright. Crazy. Crazy. He just shot my best pal. One of my best pals.
Yeah!
Flaming Sphere. Oh, I love to see it.
Let me move up. Hold up. And now I should be in range.
Hold on just a second.
I'll move up.
No, you're still 5 feet out.
Yeah, I'll move up right here. How about that?
There you go, 60 feet.
Yep.
And you're putting it right on him.
Hell yeah. Of course I am.
Alright, I'm just gonna do it like this so I can still click on him.
And I cast at a higher
Alrighty.
level.
What level did you cast it at?
I'm casting it at my max level. Should be 4th.
Alright, so 4th level. So, do.
An extra 2d6.
Yeah, an extra 2d6.
Alrighty.
And
gonna
I
just
want to
gotta make a
also use my
dexterity
dice.
saving throw.
I
Hold
also
on one
want to
sec.
use my dice ability on them, on him as well.
Yep, give me just a second to actually roll before I say what it is. I'll let you know, alright?
All right.
It's a dexterity. Oh, fuck, I closed the sheet. Why did I close the sheet?
They never close the sheet.
All the way to good board.
Oh, there we go. Alright, plus 4. Alright, what number are you using?
I'm using the 5.
Alright, so
To
minus,
minus 5 on
minus
it.
5. You got an 18 then.
Okay.
So he'll still succeed.
Damn it.
He'll be taking half as much damage. Roll 4d6. Alright, he will be taking 28 fire damage.
Well, you know, that's better than nothing. That's pretty good. For an opening move, that's pretty good.
You watch as you summon this ball of fire, and he visibly holds his hand up to shield his face.
Don't you dare attack my friends, I say.
Was that your turn?
And then I have a bit of movement left. I've got about 10 feet of movement. I think is this cover?
This right here would be considered half cover,
Okay, but I'd have to get to it.
but you're also very short, so it could. You've only got 25 feet. You've got 2 boxes left you can move.
Yeah.
You could go into the tree branches. That would
Yeah, I'll
provide
go.
cover.
I'll go into the tree. You know what? I'm in the tree. I'm hiding in the tree. I know that is not. I can't do that automatically, but hopefully something happens. You can't hurt my friends like that, and then I hide.
Then I hide.
Alright, he is still going to go for the person who just shoved fire in his face. This will be a disadvantage. As he raises his hand towards your general direction.
All the trees go up in flames.
No, he doesn't deal with fire.
Yeah, he's cold boy.
Alrighty. Oh, you were so lucky. It was off by 1.
Dang.
You watch as several spikes of ice lance from his hand in your general direction, just striking the tree around you.
Oh.
Judging by the impact of these bits of ice and the fact that everything they hit also froze instantly,
Yeah.
you can judge that you wouldn't have liked getting hit by that.
Oh, that would have been bad. That would have been a bit bad, but you know.
Alright, he is going to end his turn. Go ahead and roll me 4d6.
Me?
Yes.
Oh. Hell yeah, he didn't move. Same damage.
Alright, he will be taking 28 damage.
Wow, what a fucking idiot.
He will now... yeah, that's his turn. Ruin.
Yeah. I have so many things I can choose from now, and it's like, what do I pick? I need to make a command word for the candle flame, so I guess it'll just be
What?
flame on.
You could always say ruin.
I could always say kraku.
No, you always say kraku, so
Oh God.
that would be bad. Don't do that. Even the thing you say all the time.
If it wasn't an absurd amount of work, someone could absolutely just keep track of every time you say that and call you on it.
I just like the idea of him having it under his cloak one time and him forgetting about it and going Kraku, and then suddenly his back is on fire.
And I can't believe this happened. Who could have foreseen this one?
I'll just say flicker. Flicker is the command word for the.
Flicker is a command word. Noted.
Alright.
Alright, and that's a bonus action, I believe.
It is a.
A bonus action to activate, I'm pretty sure.
Activate, yeah. I gotta pull it out first, and then I say flicker. And then I have to get in range, which is. How long is the range for a.
A longbow?
Yeah.
5e. The longbow range will be 150 feet. At disadvantage, will be at 600 feet. Anything past 150 feet will have disadvantage.
Alright, let's see. Where I'm here. Okay, I think I can reach it from where I'm just standing. But
It does. A longbow does require 2 hands, so you will be removing 2 AC because you're taking off your shield for that, I believe.
To shoot from. Oh, I thought my shield was on my back all the time.
Right. That's a homebrew rule of mine. Right.
I'm gonna.
Thank you for reminding me.
I'm gonna move right here, and then I'll take the shot.
He is under half cover to you from right there. You can move slightly under the tree right here.
Sure, yeah.
The
I'll move
branches
right
aren't technically like in your face.
All right, there we go. And then I'll take a shot.
All right, go ahead and throw me that damage.
Oh, I don't hit.
I mean, throw me that attack roll. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oh.
That is a 12. That one will miss, unfortunately.
Yeah.
You still have an extra attack.
All extra attack. Yeah.
You know,
All right.
Life
20
gives you
That
lemons.
will just barely graze him.
Oh. Fuck. All right. Candle flame turned on. Let's go.
Roll me that damage.
11. Is it really only 11?
Did you have the candle flame turned on?
Yeah. That doesn't seem right. Is that right?
I don't think so. Press on the candle flame.
Press on it?
Yeah, just press on it.
Oh. That's all that does.
Alright, so you deal 6, 11, and 4. So 15 damage. As you sink a bolt right into his shoulder plate.
Alright. At least it's on fire. That's only 11, really? Okay.
Well, 6 plus 5 is 11, plus 4 for the fire damage.
Okay. That's with the dreadful strikes, right?
Yes.
Okay. That just seems a little lackluster, but maybe I'm going crazy. Alright, that's my turn. Yeah, I can only do that.
I think you
Oh,
just
you know
got a.
what?
I think you got a really low roll.
Yeah, that's probably it. That was a bonus action? Did this say the command word?
It is a bonus action to say the command word and activate the bow. I'm pretty sure it says it right on it.
Okay, yeah, okay. Because I was gonna, I don't get 2 bonus actions. I forgot to put the mark on him, but that's fine. That's my turn. I'll put the mark on him next turn.
Sometimes when you got so much to do, you forget about these things. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Much to do.
Let's go, lady, with Zesh.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Is he getting powered up by these like crystals at all?
I don't know. You don't know. That's a question for your turn.
a great.
You know, that's a perfect question.
Zesh,
Huh?
it's your turn.
Heck. Gotta find a place where I can see. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Oh,
I can
That's
zoom
over
it
here.
out really far.
Breaking stuff.
yes, Kitsune. Yes. Well,
Where's a good place I can move to where I can see him? But
What's your movement?
I got 30 feet.
Alright, so pretty much right around where Ruin is, as long as you're like between these two right here. Or if you get over here maybe. Or if you move somewhere over here. Right now there's a lot of cover in the area where you are.
Mm-hmm. And that's a very important thing. I'm going to stupid stack. Oh. Oh.
Rock who?
Let's see. I should be able to see him from here.
He would be technically under half cover. Or at least 3/4 cover. Or no, 1/3 cover, sorry. Alright, that's better. You can see him.
Okay, I'd like to use
Hi.
my will.
Hello.
Alright, what command word are we using?
Prostrate.
Prostrate. Hey, give me just a second.
What command word? God damn it, Brom.
You are going to see a level of frustration on this man's face as he puts his hands on his hips and prostrates in the traditional Sylvan fashion, getting down on his knees and touching his forehead to the ground.
Oh, he's doing the Japanese. Okay.
And then I'm just gonna step behind this rock.
I'm just gonna walk away from this. This seems like it's gonna be a problem in just a second.
Oh, I think it just
That's
skipped
not-
my heli.
Bye.
Hold
That's
on,
not
I'm
my entire
skipping-
turn.
Oh, sorry. I'll skip back over to you.
Okay, and then let's see. 5, 8.
Wait, so is he doing the Japanese bow thing?
15. 20,
Yeah, he didn't bow.
Okay.
25. 30. There we go.
Oh,
Now it's my turn.
now it's your turn. Heli.
Bye. I don't know what hell he's gonna do.
Well, we are going against Big Bad.
The man in the middle?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hell is all the way over here. Howie, what do you gotta do? I'm gonna move. That's what I'm gonna do. Bah. 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 Gonna be next to lady.
Really? More about it?
Huh?
Alright. Hold on.
Sorry,
Yep.
like
You can move there. He is under full cover from you.
Yeah. I'm gonna put my cannon down.
Give me just a second.
That was good ice cream.
Dang.
It's
You were in the middle of a fight with a big, cold person. You're like, good ice queen.
yeah.
Alrighty, and what type are you putting down?
Healing.
Right here? Is it right there where you wanted it?
Is that where you wanted
Yeah.
it, Helen?
That is all I do.
Alrighty. Alright, Shink, before your turn, I'm going to need everybody to make a constitution saving throw.
Like I know
Oh,
Damn it.
the Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
All right, here we go. 16.
10.
Alrighty, so 3 of you passed, being Shink, Kelta, and Heli. Zesh and Goat, you will both be taking 3 cold damage from the raging blizzard around you right now. Kelta, Shink, and Heli will take nothing. They're somewhat able to weather the storm just fine.
I would
For the
hope
moment.
so, being a snow owl. I would hope so.
Allie's covered in fur.
I'm covered in feathers. I braced for this fucking weather. Wait, actually, do I have that? Yeah, I have Natural Explorer Arctic.
You do. You would have had advantage on that roll then. Well, remember for next time.
Yeah, I'm good with this one.
For some reason, you're.
Alrighty, Shink, it's your turn.
Okay, so are these powering him up at all?
Make an investigation check. This will count as an action.
Oh. Oh.
If you want to check, it will be an action. If you want to attack, you can choose to attack. I would suggest hiding before you attack.
Aren't I hiding already?
You have to use your bonus action to hide.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll check and then hide, I guess.
Alright, you go check, then hide. You won't be adding your... oh wait, no, you're still under half cover. So yeah, you would add your sneak attack.
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
You will be adding your sneak attack, but you're not going to be adding your advantage.
Yeah,
So
but
long
I'm
as-
just...
If you're attacking him from half cover...
I'm not attacking.
Oh, I thought you were just... Okay, so you're going to check.
Yeah,
I thought you said you were going to chuck.
no.
Alright, go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
Nice.
These are some very shiny crystals. They do seem to still be pouring out some energy, but you're not entirely sure it's actually going to him. It seems to be holding something open.
Well, I'm gonna hide.
Alright, you are hidden. Give me a stealth roll while you're at it.
Oh, I have to open this up every time.
If I ever get Foundry, it lets you have like a hot bar for like ability checks. It's so convenient. Alrighty, damn, when a 7 is an 18 for you. Don't go, aww.
Aww,
7 is a fucking 18 for stealth for you.
still.
It's not good enough.
Oh. Alright, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Braun.
Yes. Well, you know, I've got a little real cool spell over here. A real cool spell. How badly was Shink? Was it bad?
I was... Kind of. I was hit by 14.
Okay.
For a rogue, she's pretty down there in health-wise.
Okay. Alright. If that's the case, I shall cast this.
Whirl wall of text.
I shall cast a Fey. Summon Fey.
God damn it. I don't remember where I put the fairy. I'm just gonna use the copy of the fucking fairy I used for her.
Yeah.
What's the health on it?
It is. Let's see. Shit. I don't know.
Alright, small fey. Hit points is 30 plus 10 for each spell level above 3rd.
Yeah.
Did you just cast this at 3rd level?
3rd level, yeah.
So it'll be just 30.
Yep. And its mood is angry towards the Fey Prince. Angry. Beat him up. Beat. I don't know what's
Oh, wait,
the...
what's the hold on, I'm just checking some stuff. So he'll be 15 on the AC. 40 feet is it? Alright. And it's angry.
Yep, it's angry at the Fey Prince.
Alright. As it is a Fey. So it's fuming.
Yeah.
Alright, give me just a second. Need to check something real quick about Fays.
That Fays can fight other Fays.
Yes, normally. However, it's a bit different when it comes to Fey royalty, which this guy is. Alright, I have just made a roll. The little Fey is simply too pissed off to care that he's royalty.
Oh,
Good. Beat him up.
attack him all now.
Ready, hold on, what's the distance you can summon this sucker at?
It seems I can summon it 90 feet.
So you're gonna put it like right here?
Yeah, of course.
Are you sure?
Now that you said that, I don't know. Should I?
Yeah, beat him up.
Yeah, beat him up. I mean,
Alright. Go ahead and let's see here. Roll me a d20 plus your spell attack modifier.
and my spell attack modifier heals. Let's see. Spell attack bonus is 6, so 19.
All right, a 19 will hit. It does have advantage on his first hit, though, so go ahead and roll again.
Okay.
And
You
never know
got
if
it.
I hit that d20.
Nah. First one's better.
Yeah. All right. It'll be doing. Go ahead and roll a 1d6 plus 3, plus 3.
Okay.
So 1d6 plus 6.
Alright,
So
so 11 damage.
It is force damage, though. Let me check something. All right, nothing about force damage. So 11 force damage.
11 force damage, and then as my second action, as my bonus action, I will do a really cool thing.
As soon as he remembers what that thing is. Oh, healing word.
Healing word. I point at Shink and I say, "You've got this! Don't let them get you down!" 5, 10, 15. I am now under the cover.
Yes, you're under full cover.
Yeah.
Shrink, heal by 6. If you haven't already. Shink?
Shink.
Rat.
Oh, sorry.
You're healing for
My
6.
dog needed water. For 6?
No problem. Yep.
You're playing Mario Kart. I know you're playing Mario Kart.
No, I'm not.
Because I'm playing it with you.
You're a liar.
Why are you lying?
So 44.
If you click on your character token and then just click on the red circle once, you can go plus sign and then 6, and it should automatically tally it up for you.
Yeah, 44.
Yeah. That's your turn.
Yep, that is my turn. I feel like I did a lot.
All right, go ahead and roll 4d6,
Yep.
as well as a dexterity saving throw, or rather, roll a d20 for me.
Alright. Roll a d20. Oh.
15, 16, 17, 18. All right, it did pass, so it will only be taking half that. So half of 15.
Yep.
All right, I'll say that's 7. The Summon Fae will take 7 fire damage.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I'm doing the damage. Not the prince, but you know what? Fuck the prince. He needs to feel this pain.
It's if he ends his turn there, you'll have to roll another 4d6.
Yeah.
All right, Fae Boy's turn. He is going to rise to his feet.
Undertaker style.
He is not happy at all. His face is scowling.
Wait, he passed? I thought he had to pass something, or is that just one?
Doesn't he have to continue spending his turn doing the thing?
No, it lasts until he's completed it for 6 seconds.
But he hasn't had a turn until now.
It is now his turn. He spent his movement to stand up. He complied with your command until it was his next turn.
Huh?
Huh? Okay.
Crazy.
Alrighty. Again,
Is,
he is extremely pissed.
Yeah.
is,
Okay,
this
what
still
did
doesn't make sense to me.
you told him to prostrate?
Yes.
He prostrated. That is doing the thing you asked him to do. You didn't say how long, though you can only say one word. He did prostrate until it was his turn. Again. If any attacks had been made on him, they would have done so at advantage while he was prone at that moment.
Wait.
Wait.
That did happen.
Wait.
He did.
Can you do
win.
it again?
Can you do it again?
Well, right now we're back on him, right? Okay. Again, I'm going to emphasize this. He is pissed, not happy. I'm going to need everything within 5 feet of him to roll a dex save.
You got it.
Only 5 feet of him.
Oh man, crazy. I'm pretty
All
sure.
right. Barry will only be taking half of this. Give me just a second to roll the damage. I gotta do this twice because I've only got 4.
Was that a misspeak or am I going crazy?
You're going crazy, Kelta.
Okay.
20, 21,
That's
The computer hasn't actually been on, Kelta.
26.
Oh.
It
Shit.
happened again, Kelpus.
Yeah, that's fair.
28, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35,
You just like
36, 37, 38,
I
39,
just like press
40,
the power button
41,
on my computer.
42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49. All right, so you'll be taking, the Love and Fate will be taking half of 49 damage.
Heck yeah.
As an icy explosion takes place.
Was that 24 or 25?
It's within 5 feet. You guys aren't taking this. It's the summon Fey.
A half of 49 is 24.5.
So it'd be 24.
Okay. I didn't know if I was rounded up or down.
Alrighty, so minus 24. The summon Fey is dead.
Well, you know what? Did hit it. Did hit. Damage is damage. And it kept him right there. Kept him right there on my sphere.
As the smoke clears, or rather as the ice settles,
No.
lady, you did prematurely cause this.
No!
His true form is revealed. And in phase 2 of the fight will now begin.
Oh man.
He's among us.
Did he end his turn there?
I hope he ended
Give
his turn.
me just a second.
You know
what we already that's good. We got the phase 2 automatically. That's good. That's great, guys. If you know anything about video games, getting the phase 2 is better immediately.
the surviving phase 2 is the issue.
Yeah.
You played enough.
As he did just transform, turn will go on to the ruin.
Hell yeah! He takes the damage.
Give me, roll me 4d6.
Hell yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, he's
I need to roll. Hold on 1 second. All right. Oh, he actually failed this time. So he will be taking 26 damage.
Wow.
Alrighty. Ruin.
I would like to cast Silence. Which is 100 feet. That's a big old range. That makes it.
Alright. What is the circle of encompassing on that?
20-foot radius sphere centered on a point you choose within range.
Because I'm gonna let you know this guy is a little bigger than 20 feet.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it would be fine if he didn't transform.
He is currently in his Frost Colossus form.
Okay.
He just
I don't know if it'll help, but I'll at least try.
he doesn't have spells while he's like this, so I don't think silence will do anything.
Okay. I'll Hunter's Mark for my bonus action then. So I'll Hunter's Mark him.
Alrighty, let me just pop up. I just made a circle.
Dang, I can't believe we got him to phase 2.
Yeah.
Hunter's Mark. Good job on figuring out how to piss him off the most, lady.
I thought the fire would piss him off real hard.
I had to.
There were a few ways you could really piss him off to almost immediately get to this, and definitely making him put his head to the dirt was one of them.
Damn it. I have to remember, every time I do a charisma check, I gain a bonus equal to my wisdom mod, apparently, because I have otherworldly glamour. I must
I
remember.
forced him to show us one of the greatest signs of respect he could.
Huh.
So good.
Imagine if he just said the command word, respect me, and he just gives a, like, upwards nod, like, respectfully.
I guess, yeah, Hunter's Mark thing. Yeah, I guess I'll take a shot with my candle flame, which is still lit. So, I also forgot the kinetic bowstring thing.
It's still on there.
It's still part of it. Okay.
Pretty sure, yeah.
All right, here I go. Oh, a 16 even.
16 will miss. Unfortunately, you watch as the little arrow kind of just pinks off his icy armor.
Oopsie daisies. I
have a bonus attack.
huh?
So you still have a bonus attack.
Yeah, I'll do another attack. I'll do extra attack.
I feel like I have to remind you guys.
Oh,
Oh,
Huh. Well, friends, this one is a little bit hard to hit because of the storming blizzard around us, Crocu, and then that's my turn.
oh shit! The candle flame is being added to your attack roll.
Oh, is that what's going on?
Yes, what should not be happening?
So what?
Hold on, I need to check something real quick.
I'd be re-rolling these after then.
I'm just gonna do this. Hold on. Okay. Rather than having it check mark, just click on it when you use it.
Okay. Do you want me to re-roll or no?
No.
Okay, then that's
It's just -2 on those, so they're even less than you thought they were.
cool.
So the second one was a 13. The first one was a 14 to hit.
Oh, okay. That's it for me. I got nothing else.
All right, Zesh.
Window.
I had to make another command word for the bracers. That one should be just Crocu.
I'd be careful with that because that's a very common thing you say.
I know. But I won't.
Or crack.
Yeah, crack.
He's probably got great charisma. I can't do that. Would be really funny though. Nice. Blur. Oh yeah, this within I can range. I'm gonna cast Spiritual Weapon.
Oh God.
do you have to draw it?
Maybe.
What's up? What's happening?
That looks like a pole arm, right?
Murder Spoon.
Oh,
Where's
good.
the spoon? My spoon. My
All
spoon.
right. I'm guessing you're putting it like right here on him.
Let's put it a square further in.
Uh-oh. What do you mean, like a square further in, like right here on him?
Yeah. Just because.
I mean, I guess it is considered small compared to him. He is gargantuan sized. I guess you could. It could definitely occupy the same space as him. Alright, you gonna make a swing with it?
Yeah, I gotta.
We have
Let's
to
see,
do
what
this.
is the roll? Well, I literally have to make an attack roll with it when I cast. As part of the casting, I think.
Yes.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you can attack with it. It's just it's just what it would do. Did you want it to attack? Did you want it to not
Yeah.
attack?
Is it doing
Yeah, on
an
the not attack.
It's doing an attack.
All right, roll a d20 plus your spell attack bonus. Hold on, hunter's mark. Hold on. All right, so no, that only works for a root red. All right, go ahead and roll me that.
It's only wrong. We don't get that benefit. That would be cool, but we don't get that benefit.
There is a version, I think, a spell or something that does a similar thing to Hunter's Mark that does let everybody benefit. All right, holy shit, a 19. Yeah, that'll hit.
Well, then it's double checking the damage.
Damage.
A spell mod. So that's 1d8 plus 5. Or I probably got a button for it. Yep.
Oh, you had a button to roll to hit.
Yeah.
Go ahead and press on the spiritual weapon in that.
Yep.
7.
Small. And then
Some damage is better than no damage.
yeah. Checking if I've got a button for it before I do it the long way. Yep, there it is.
Guiding bow. 12. Unfortunately. Unless Braun wants to do something, I don't think he has enough though.
For what? Do I want to do what?
Nothing, don't worry about it. You wouldn't have enough.
Okay.
Alright. Unfortunately, you will watch as those guiding bolts do miss. It just kind of like strikes between where his arms and legs are, unfortunately, just hitting the ground. Piffing up some of the snow.
Dang.
Would you like to do anything else?
Yeah. I'm gonna. That's a rule or not. Select. I'm gonna. Oh. 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 I'm behind some cover.
Alrighty. Ellie.
Oh, and
Yes.
I gotta move.
Oh yeah, you gotta move Zombo Boy.
Braun.
Who is here?
Yeah.
Holly does not know what to do.
Shoot him.
He is no longer considered under half cover. He is full view. You can see him no problem. He's a very big guy.
Okay, Helly shoot. Muskin.
25 to hit. Yeah, damn, that'll hit. 10 piercing damage.
Damn.
He will only
I'll
be
help.
taking 5 of that.
With her magic weapon?
Her weapon does not count as magic.
Doesn't? I thought she took a
Does-
thing.
I
I mean, the
does.
musket itself does, but the ammunition does not.
Ah, boo.
That's silly.
Wait. Doesn't the rune mean it's using magic ammunition?
Yeah.
No, the rune she's using is just to reload ammunition automatically.
Okay.
Just
Wait.
do the pearl thing. Use the
Wait.
entire shell.
I agree.
Use the whole casing.
I
It's
say
60.
I say some bullshit if there ever was one.
Not my fault you didn't think to like have some like magic ammunition made.
We've never had to fight somebody that needed it.
He does get you.
I told you that there would be a jack up in difficulty.
What? First of all, you did, but you also said that
No,
last time and we were fine.
That's just because some asshole found the MacGuffin.
MacGuffin.
And
Yeah, the
I
little
found the
marble.
MacGuffin. Fire.
No, the sunlight MacGuffin.
That is true. I did find one.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty, Shink. Well, before we do your guys' turn, I need everybody to roll a Constitution save.
You got it. So I have advantage with mine, right?
You have advantage with yours, yes.
Yeah.
Would I have?
No,
I
he's a snowy owl.
Oh,
I have favored Explorer Arctic. That's why.
oh.
Dang.
Wow,
You know what?
that's a big ol' wow.
I
Damn.
still need one from Helly.
Holy shit. That's bad.
Hello.
We're all getting hit.
But I'm a snow owl. I should just have immunity.
You're not immune to getting snow in your eyeballs.
That is true. Not immunity, resistance. There you go.
Helly.
You were a screech owl.
I don't know anymore.
Are you there, Helly?
Who's keeping track?
Oh no.
Helly, I'm about to roll it for you.
What do I need to read? Oh, I need to roll that.
Constitution save.
That.
Holy shit.
Helly's gonna be the only one not to get hit.
It's fine.
Alright, everybody else will be taking 3 ice damage. Again.
Ow.
That's it.
Yep,
3?
3. Yep.
3. I knew I was resistant to cold.
Wow. Ouch.
Oh, you know, I've been rolling a d8 for that damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
Alright, Shink, you're up.
Okay.
As you did take the hide action, you are still technically hidden. You will have advantage on your next attack, and it will have sneak attack.
I want to pour the red poison on my mirror daggers.
The red poison,
Yes, both of them.
did you ever find out what the red poison was, or did you never
No,
check? Okay,
you never told me.
that is correct.
You never
I'm
told me
going
what the red or blue
to
is.
take a second. Give me just a moment.
You better not power him up.
Alrighty. You coat your blades in the red poison. You will notice that it does stick rather well to the blades.
Okay.
Pretty much giving them like a red sheen.
Alright, and I want to throw it at him.
Alright, do so with advantage.
And sneak.
And sneak, yeah. Alright, a 24 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage. So that's 22. And now he needs to make a save. A nat fucking 1.
Woo!
Yay!
All
go.
right.
Wow.
Give me just a second to reread this a bit.
Wow.
I did it.
It was me all along.
That's worth a kiss, right?
I won.
Alrighty. Shink, you will watch as the blade sinks into a rather thin piece of his icy armor, and as it makes contact with the flesh underneath and causes blood to come out, the blood will flash and flicker before catching flame.
Yeah!
He is going to be taking an extra 2d6 of fire damage. That's 8, so he'll be taking 16 fire damage. He will be taking that for every turn. He'll be taking 2d6 fire poison damage every turn now because he failed magnificently.
I'm happy.
You still have a bonus action. Would you like to hide?
His blood will be on fire for the rest of his life.
By the way, that was fire blood venom.
Damn.
I want to throw the other dagger.
You want to throw the other dagger?
Hide.
Do so without bonuses. You will have sneak still turned on though, so because you are still under half cover.
What a bitch. No, them's the breaks, as they say.
God damn. Oh wait, that's supposed to be without bonuses.
You said the sneak is still on.
Yes,
And
with
it's on
sneak,
normal.
but no bonus.
It's on normal though.
So it's 13 plus 5. 18 plus 1 because it is a magic dagger. Alright, so it just wouldn't be the plus 3 proficiency. That's it. This will still hit. Go ahead and roll damage. So that's 20. Jesus. And he needs to make another save. He did succeed on that one, so he'll be taking half fire damage. Alright, 5, so he'll be taking 5. Alrighty. Well, he can't get double poisoned. So, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Braun.
Yeah. Man, you know, this guy's day is just not going well. He has been insulted so much.
And now his blood is on fire.
Now his blood is on fire. You know what? You know what would be even more insulting? If he
What?
couldn't move. But I think that's a concentration. Let me see. Yeah, that's concentration. It would be really funny if I just was like, and you can't do anything. 15-foot cone? I don't think I'm 5, 10, 15.
If you got to right here.
Yeah. Could I hit him? I'd have to be right here.
You'd have to be at least like right here, yeah.
Yeah. If I moved out of cover and then hit him. You know what? Let's do it to it, baby.
So 5, 10, 15.
Oh, god damn it.
My guy, that's a spell save that he needs to pass, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Alright, so 8 fire damage, and what is the spell save DC on your sheet?
My spell save is a 14.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was a 14.
Yeah.
He got a nat 20.
Oh, damn. Well, I guess he...
He takes half of 4, which is still 4, so he'll still be taking 8 fire damage.
Yeah. And then I,
Move the fuck back.
You shall... I move up to him. You shan't walk on this earth anymore! And then I run right back.
Alright, is that your turn?
I guess. This is... This is
Okay.
a...
It's funny you should say that.
Oh,
Ooh.
it does in fact.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Where?
He is going to use a legendary action.
No, no,
Oh
no.
boy.
There's no need. Bruh.
I think I'll be fine.
You know, bro, don't even worry about it. You don't even have to worry about it. It was just a prank.
I was just.
I'm going to need everybody within 10 feet of him to roll a Constitution save.
Oh.
You're about to get flashed.
That goes for the zombie boy over here as well. Just roll a d20 for him.
Oh no.
Oh, no. How much do I need?
You will soon find out.
Probably 11 ain't gonna do it.
It's okay. It's just gonna be
Goat,
3 points.
you
Yeah.
still have the opportunity to add or subtract. You can add to both yours and Shink's because you still had 2 dice rolls.
Yeah, I could, but will it get me above?
What were your other 2 rolls?
Or were my other 2 rolls? What do you mean?
You rolled 3 die.
Yeah, I got 2s. Ain't gonna do nothing.
It might do something for one of you.
Yeah, I assume Shink. Yeah, I give it to Shink then.
Alrighty. Alright, so Zombo Boy did pass. Shink, you will pass as well. Braun, you will not.
Didn't think so.
Everybody will still be taking damage, but as he comes closer, the very ground beneath his feet begins covering in ice and begins encroaching upon your bodies.
Oh, yep. Flash freeze.
Oh, goodness.
And give me just a moment. I need to
Frozen solid.
roll a bunch of dice again. Seven, 8, 15.
Wait, so we do or we don't take that? I don't know.
Give me just a
No,
second.
you're gonna take half.
Okay.
Well, you know what? This is the perfect time to say that I absorb those elements.
What elements?
Ice. It's cold. It's cold damage.
You're gonna absorb elements? Put that up there for me.
Perfect timing.
Alright, so you will also be taking half damage like everybody else.
Yeah. Thank God.
Give me just a second.
47 cold damage. Can't wait.
It is going to be 37 cold damage.
Damn, I was
Is
off
that by half?
So half of 37.
Oh, what?
I was off by 10. Damn. What?
Um,
What, the prediction?
yeah, you keep predicting things.
That was so close.
All right, so everybody will be taking 18 damage cold.
Everybody that was in the 10 feet, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 15. No,
Corpse
18.
boy, no.
Alrighty. Braun, you still did fail the resistance check. You did resist the element, however, you watch as the world around you turns white.
Oh.
You are currently blinded.
Ah! Dang, that's crazy.
All right, and he is going to take a swing at somebody.
Oh.
I need to roll something real quick to see who he does it to.
I'm in full cover, thank you.
And he's going to be taking a swing at Zombie Boy. You got so fucking lucky, Ron.
That's basically what I am at this point.
He
Pretty
is
lucky.
going. I'm surprised you're not a fucking halfling with this much fucking luck you got. He's going for a slam attack, and that is a nat 20.
Speaking of halfling,
Bye, corpse boy.
I read
At least
something.
he did the job that he sent. At least he did the job that I sent him over there to do.
I read something today that they're removing halflings from the 5e book
What?
because it's considered like racist. Let me look it up.
What the fuck?
That's what I've read as of like today.
Corpse Boy will be taking. Nope. Yep. Nope. Hold on. I'm miscounting this. +6. Okay, so.
Yeah, if it's more than 6, he's gone.
Oh, it's going to be a lot more than 6, actually, unfortunately, because part of it's physical bludgeoning damage and the other part's cold damage. So it's going to be 16 bludgeoning damage and 9 cold damage.
Found it.
Dead, but not instant death.
Dungeons and Dragons to remove half species from player's handbook claims the entire idea is inherently racist. That is what it says. That is what I read today.
So half works and the like.
That doesn't mean I don't get it.
I was.
I don't know.
9.
If anything, wouldn't it be like species?
Yes.
I mean,
How
wouldn't
is
that
it
still be
spaces?
racism?
Yeah,
But
Wait.
they're not of
It's
the
racist
same
to take them out.
species.
yeah, it's racist
Yeah.
to take them out. 100%.
What have you got against what have you got against little people, huh?
What do you have against
What do you got against
people of
green-skinned people?
half-blood?
It said half races, not halflings.
Yeah, half-race.
Well,
Kelta was
half
reading out
race,
the
not
article.
halfway.
I misread,
orcs.
it as halfling, half species.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
bullshit.
so-
Half breeds are still a
But
thing,
also-
though.
Like, that's just completely dismissing the concept of intercultural relationships.
Yeah. Like, elf princesses get married off to human male princes for, like, political reasons. They still have kids.
That's all I read. I was like,
Not even that. That would mean like Kelly doesn't exist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hallie just goes, fades off in the dust.
alright, hold on. So, dungeons. I'll look more into the article.
Sounds like some
Alright.
bullshit to me.
It does.
It'll be
not-
his
that's not
turn.
racist.
Braun,
Yeah,
roll me
racist.
46.
Hell yeah! It's still my plan is
Uh,
perfect.
And Shink, roll me 2d6.
Damn.
Right, he failed, so he'll be taking 18 times 2. So 36. And 8, so that's 16. Alright, Ruin.
Yeah. I was looking at the article.
Shink, what's wrong? Why'd you say wait?
I'm just thinking, since he's closer, can I just pick up my beggars off of him?
We'll figure that out on your turn. Go ahead, Ruin.
Alright, I'm gonna do... I guess I'll do Green Flame Blade.
Green Flame Blade.
Get it already. It's an action, though. Oh, wait. Oh, I have to attack that thing. Okay. My bad. I'm gonna do the gauntlets.
Tempest Bracers.
Yeah, I'll do the bracers. Which is a bonus action?
It's it counts as an action.
Right, I also have to speak a command word.
Also, what are you going to be hitting him with? Your bow?
Yeah, that sounds what? Yeah, that sounds. No, it has to be a melee weapon.
Yeah. It's a bonus action to pull out a melee weapon or a different weapon. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So can I not? You can use an action. Oh no, this is an action. Okay, so yeah, I'll pull out my sword and then I'll use the Tempest Griffin bracers as my action. Right? Is that something I can do?
That is, in fact, something that she can do.
Okay.
I'll let you know anywhere on the opposite side of him that everybody else is on, you'll have advantage on every one of those hits.
Sure. How long is the feet? 60 feet. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll do it all behind him.
Hold on 1 second.
Okay. I'll move up 5 feet and then do the teleport. There you go.
Make sure you measure.
Yeah. All right. So I'll get my bonus action. I'll get my sword out, and then I'll Tempest Griffin.
All right. Choose a spot for the first one and make the attack roll.
I go 1 second. Okay. Choose a spot. I'll go right there. Right here.
All right. Go ahead.
Right here. Do I just click on the Tempest? Or what do I roll?
You will move your token over to where you're going first.
Oop, okay.
Go ahead and roll your weapon attack.
Okay.
And then you'll click on Tempest after, if it hits. All right, that one will hit. You will have had advantage, so you can roll again if you'd like. See if you get a nat 20.
Sure. I did not. What the fuck? Because I clicked on Tempest. Hold on. My bad. Okay, it was not a nat 20. Now I click on the Tempest and I do damage, correct?
You do damage, then you'll click on Tempest.
Oh, I do damage first, then Tempest. Okay.
You'll actually click the word on Tempest rather than check marking it. I don't know why it's been doing that thing that it does, but yeah, it's the workaround.
I go for 5 piercing and then I click on Tempest. Okay, 8.
The reason we're doing it this way is because this ensures that your attacks are still technically magical because you're using the effect of the bracers.
Right.
So, 8
lightning damage. 2d8 lightning damage on a hit.
So you'll take 13 damage.
Okay, and so do I have to roll to hit again?
You still have 2 more attacks on him. You'll have to teleport to those other 2 spaces you want to be.
I'll teleport over here, which is still behind him, I would assume.
Yep. Go ahead and roll with advantage.
To hit, correct?
Yes.
Okay. The fuck? 20.
21 will hit.
Okay, and then regular
Regular damage, then Tempest, Griffin, Bracers.
Okay. 10,
Oh, nice, max damage.
14.
14.
Okay, and then I will teleport back over here. And then I'll roll the hit. 15.
15. Unfortunately, your last attack will miss, so roll the Tempest Bracers.
Alright. Oops. 10.
He will be taking 8.
Yeah. 8, okay. And
The first die is the one that he'll take because you missed.
Okay. And then I will return to my original space.
Which is the spot with the 2 rocks.
Right
Right
here. Yep. I reappear with electricity, feathers, and wind. Hell
And
yeah.
guess what?
Yeah.
You still have extra attack.
Oh yeah. Extra
But you already used your bonus action to pull out your sword.
so, uh, I can extra attack with a spell.
No, you cannot.
No, I cannot. So I cannot extra attack. Oh wait. No,
You
those had.
still have more movement. You could just walk up to him and try to hit him.
Did the sword have dreadful strikes on them?
Let me check real quick.
Not. I have to roll like.
It is no, I did not.
So should I roll 2d4 psychic damage then? Because that would.
I'm gonna say no just because you forgot.
All right, that's fine.
I also forgot though.
That's okay.
Damage for next time.
You can attack twice instead of once whenever. Oh. Wait. I can't extra attack because it has to be not spell?
Yeah, if you were to walk up to him right now and hit him, you could still extra attack.
Yeah, why- yeah,
you've still
sure,
got
why
your
not?
sword drawn
Yeah, sure, why not? What is it? Is this a rock?
at the bush.
Okay, I'll just walk into the bush. Yeah. Alright, here we go. Oh, what?
It'll be normal. So we'll just use the first one. So 8 plus 2 is 10. That one will unfortunately miss.
Oh, shit. Alright,
You stumbled a bit on that bush.
yeah.
That's your turn.
Yeah, that's it. How much damage was all that? What?
A lot.
Yeah,
Alrighty, Zesh.
freaking
Ba, 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 ba.
27.
Gonna
I did
start
37.
with.
Okay.
Let's see, where is it? There. Oh,
Alright, 19 will hit. Roll that damage. Alright, 10 force damage.
uh, 8. I'm gonna. Oh. And then.
Ooh, 20. 20 will hit.
Gil wants to know if we'll come over Friday or Saturday
For what?
to hang out.
He's not going to the camping trip?
No, he wasn't going if I was.
You roll the damage for the guiding bolt.
Hold on.
Huh?
Is that what it?
Ba, ba.
Yeah, I feel pretty
Yeah,
bad.
that's fine. Whenever. Friday or Saturday sounds fun.
Finally got the good sight. Door.
Whatever day sounds fun, but it's like another hangout session.
Yeah.
Alright, so 13 damage.
My brain might was.
Alright, Zesh, you will reach out your hand and with a blinding flash, Your bolt will strike through to the heart of this large, massive being. And with a bright flash that resounds through the inside of this creature, he's going to fall. I need everybody within 10 feet of him to roll a dex save.
Yeah, these saves have not been doing well.
Braun, you will be doing so at disadvantage.
Why am I at disadvantage?
You're blind.
And you're blind, and you're half frozen.
Well, it's not like that made much difference.
Is this within 10 feet of him?
Technically, yes.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, my
Give me just a second because you're just on the cusp. I'm going to roll a d20. If it is over 10, yes. If it is under 10, you'll be just out of range.
You just brought up a good point. Braum does get frozen at the end.
Man.
Maybe that.
Alrighty, it was a 15,
man
so you'll be
along the
rolling a
way.
Constitution save.
Also, will I be rolling a dex save with advantage because of the?
That was for the blizzard. This is for an ice effect. He is
okay.
exploding.
So just normal then.
Yes.
Dex save.
I feel like I have 7 on this. And I am a fucking owl.
Hey, look, we're all having a day. I'm blind over here.
Look. My first roll of the night was a nat 1.
Yeah.
After that, I've been rolling like kind of decent.
All right, everybody who failed, which will be Goat and Zesh, you will be taking 30 ice damage.
Oh.
Kelta and Shink, you'll be taking 15.
Oh, wow.
You know what?
Unfortunately, Course Boy is completely frozen over. As that does completely overkill him, unfortunately.
Wait.
Oh. Ouch, caboose.
Ouch, kaboobles.
Those who failed will be frozen in place, almost like a statue.
Oh, that's not good.
Wow. Wow, thanks.
I'm still technically at full health.
Nice. I'm still.
Alrighty. With that, second.
Where'd he go?
He died.
Oh,
He
Oh,
exploded.
he exploded.
Yes. He exploded into many icicles, as they say.
I didn't explode. I'm just frozen.
Alright, and that is combat.
Braum did, in fact, get frozen at the end.
He did.
Dang.
Prophetic.
It was predicted. What?
It's amazing that the two birds are the ones that did get frozen.
I'm an owl, of course not.
Um,
I'm still
Alright.
almost dead.
I'm going to have to point this out. They are on a timetable, you three.
Oh?
Huh?
Zesh and Braun are currently on a timetable.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is real time.
All right.
Starting now. You need to unfreeze them.
You got it.
Allie,
Daku.
Yes, I'm here.
unfreeze us.
Do I have anything that I could unfreeze them with? Besides my candle flame?
What does Hallie? I don't know what to do. Hallie's
You
dumb.
can check your spells.
I'll shoot
No.
Braum with some fire arrows from the candle flame
Yeah.
bow. At like.
Hallie uses some
Oh wait,
let's see.
I'll green flame blade into the
Wow.
ice.
Thanks.
into the ice. It'll cause green fire to leap from the top. Yeah, so like, what?
Okay.
All right, go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Pretty sure that's not real fire.
Is it not?
It is real fire.
Oh, it
I'm
is?
unfly
Okay.
you. 15. Which I assume would hit because he's stuck as a statue.
Yep. Go ahead and roll me damage.
All right.
Then press green flame blade.
Oh, nice damage. Okay.
Yeah, you want all that damage.
9.
9. All right. The ice does crack. However, he is still frozen.
Hmm.
We'll move over to Shink real quick. Shink, what are you doing?
I'm gonna combine a flask of oil and my tinderbox and my hooded lantern to try and defrost Zesh.
All right. So you're just putting oil in your lantern and turning it on.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's pretty good.
Alrighty. Give me a d20. All right, 12. Much like with Braun, the ice does crack. However, she is still frozen. We're going to move back to. We're going to move over to Helly. Helly, what are you doing?
Isn't gonna just burn you.
You could check your spells.
Takes
I'm
out
looking at my
later.
spells. Okay. Fire.
That fits this.
Oh, wow. Arcane.
Braun and Zesh, do me a favor and take 5 damage right now.
Thank you.
Oh, kick
No
damage.
problem.
Alright.
Green flame blade again. Go.
I believe that's how you pronounce it.
Just kidding. I'm waiting.
What?
What are you doing?
Fire him. It's like the first spell I have on my list.
Got that victory royale.
Create bonfire.
Yeah, I'm bonfire. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I'm not 100% there right now.
All right, so you're going to make a bonfire under Braun.
Yes, and cook him alive. Make him soup.
Okay.
I'm trying.
Alright. Creating fire under me.
All right, give me
Take
just
out
a
an ice
second.
arrow.
I'm just going to do that. Close enough. All right, Braun, give me a dex save, I believe it is. With disadvantage.
Wow.
Or you can choose to simply fail it.
I mean, it's gonna hurt either way, so just let me take the. I guess I gotta take the damage, I guess. Take the damage.
Oh.
All right, it is going to be 1d8. Helly, roll me a 1d8 for me.
Yes, sir. I can do that.
Oh, never mind. Make it 2d8.
Because it's cold.
No, it's because she's over level 5.
Oh.
All right, 11. With that, Braun, you will break free of the ice and take 1 damage.
Hey, bud.
Oh,
All right,
What
we're
else?
going to get to Ruin and what are you doing, Ruin?
Like, so Braum is fully out then.
Rom is free of the ice.
Okay, I'll go over to Zesh and I will also green flame blade.
All right, give me an attack roll
You got it.
with advantage.
Let me just reread this. Oh, I was supposed to add, but did you already add the extra 1d8 because we're past 5th level?
It's already on there.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's 2d8.
2d. Okay. Okay.
You just
All
rolled
right.
really poorly.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. Boop. 18, which I assume would hit.
It'll hit and make contact. It won't really like damage her at all. Go ahead and press the green flame blade bit.
So I'm not rolling for damage then.
Correct.
Okay.
Just seeing how much fire damage you do. 14. With that, lady, you're going to be broken free of the ice.
Hey.
You will be taking 4 fire damage.
That's okay. Oh, how cool! There you go. I got
4?
you. Yeah, 4.
Cool.
All right. I will.
E.
I will stow my sword. Put it away.
Braun, you are still blind.
where am I? Where am I? Holding himself close and freezing.
Just gonna do one of these real quick.
All right, everybody will heal for 6.
Oh, thank
Sweet.
you.
Ah, that's a shit roll.
The shit roll, but
That is the minimum roll.
Who's the most hurt right now? I'll
Braun.
cure wounds.
Braun. Yeah, he nearly bit the dust, or rather ice, right there.
Yeah.
All right, I'll head over to him and I'll cast cure wounds. The 1d8 plus spellcasting ability. Where's the spellcast? Oh, it's the slots, right?
No.
Yes.
So 1d.
Well, no, you should just be able to press
Yeah, it's on the
spell.
top of it. It's on your spell list. So when you look at your spell list, it says it up there.
All right, so you'll come over here,
Okay.
and you have cure wounds where your attack list says.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, there you go. Thank you. Cast at what level? I guess 2. I guess 2 is fine.
All right,
15.
he will heal for 10.
Oh, not 10. What the fuck?
Oh no, it is 15.
Yeah, I was like, what? What's the point of the 5? I don't know what this is.
One of those was a shit roll. Well, no, one of those was a good roll.
One of them was like a half good roll. That's okay. Does my cure wounds heal his blindness? Is the question.
It does not. He is still currently blind. The reason being his eyeballs are currently frozen.
I can't see.
That sounds horrible.
It is probably excruciatingly painful.
Ah!
I guess I'll take out Candle Flame.
Oh man, this reminds me of when
Using
I had mud
fire
in my
magic and such will not help his eyes.
I'm not
Yeah.
gonna shoot him with. I'm just gonna move.
I know it's not going to help him. I'll let you know right now.
Okay. I think we should probably get out of this area.
As soon as the prince is dead, this whole little area will close up and become like a normal forest again. Just imagine this whole effect in the middle isn't going on because it doesn't have a second map for it.
I was just about to say that I was gonna drag him away from that to make sure we don't lose him when it closes.
Oh, I also have Natural Explorer Forest. Hell yeah. Yay.
Helly, tell me what happened. Hello, where are you?
So I can't light a torch and put it up.
What?
I can't light a torch and put it up to his face.
You could, but it wouldn't do anything.
It probably burned my face.
I mean, that's fine. But
Too
I
much
burn your
special.
mustache. Uh, 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 Ruin puts his hand on Brahm's like shoulder, and it's like we're gonna find a cure for this, Crocodile. You just have your eyes are frozen,
Wow.
so just
All right, roll me an
Bedside-
investigation.
Bedside manner there.
what do you want me to do? Investigation, you got it. Well,
Would
Not you, Kelta.
oh,
Yeah, you're comforting me.
Second investigation, damn it.
my bad. Sorry.
would a healing
Alright,
potion help
9.
on?
Roll me a D13. Or D12, sorry. I don't know why I said 13.
Damn, I want to loot too. Oh well, that's
Alright, 5. Alright, so first things first, even without the roll, just searching him, you will automatically find this item. It is his sword that he was wielding in his manish form.
His
called
sword that he
Bitter
never
Edge.
used.
He didn't get really a chance to because he got really pissed off.
Yo, I want that. The hell? That's okay though.
Alrighty, and the second item will be boom, boom, boom. Just need to find it. I really need to organize my item boxes.
It'll be okay, bro. We'll get those ice out of your eyes. Don't worry.
There's ice in my eyes. What do you think is supposed to happen? I actually know somewhat of this pain. I had mud in my eye once.
Oh God.
Mud with rocks in it in my eye. And the rocks
That's-
got in there and they scratched up my eye.
No.
Alright, these are the 2 items you will be finding on his corpse. You will also find 1 diamond worth
diamond.
100 gold.
Diamond.
1x diamond. As well as 20 platinum.
Now I have 2 diamond.
Come along, Brom. We're gonna go over here. Just hold on.
Everyone gets 5 plat,
5.
I think. Or is it
Everybody get-
4 plat?
4 plat.
How much was it?
It was 20.
20 total.
20 divided by 5. Yeah, 4.
Cool.
4
I
plat.
also could have done divided by 4 to give everyone 5 except Ruren, who's already carrying platinum.
That is true.
Well, he did contribute.
Yeah.
Yep, so it's 4 for everyone.
May I ask for the necklace?
I'm not doing anything with the necklace. So that's up for the party to take. I'm
Fine.
taking Cold Boy.
I can't wield a great sword. I don't think I have strength to wield a great sword.
Oh, no, Cold Boy's keeping the sword.
Oh, okay. Well, I still probably couldn't wield it. Maybe?
You're leaving the bitter edge with the cold boy?
Yeah, because I'm taking Cold Boy with me.
Unfortunately, you're not.
No.
Bitter Edge will be left behind. Cold Boy, unfortunately, his body is going to begin turning to frost. When a Fae dies, they rejoin nature, unfortunately.
Dang it. Well, specifically what I meant when I said I wasn't taking it was,
You're going to resurrect him.
yes,
To
that I was
replace
going to be
other dead
giving
boy.
it to him to carry.
Yeah.
When I made him one of my boys.
I understand.
But wait.
Uh,
So I guess That's just going in the party inventory as well, I guess.
It also has flavor text on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's always smote my father.
Shink is gonna get Ron to sit down and tilt his head back as she pours like a potion into his eyes.
All right. Roll. Fuck. What's a regular potion heal for?
So it's okay if I take the necklace.
What necklace? I don't see none.
2d4 plus 2. Roll 2d4 plus 2.
It's a mark of the Ever Glacier Monarch. This necklace is adorned with forever cold icicles. Hey, it's in the item cards.
All right, Braun, you will heal for 6.
Oh.
However, your eyes are still frozen.
Ah,
I'll just add it. I don't know if anyone's objecting, so I'm gonna add
I-
the necklace.
I don't know what
Go
necklace.
ahead.
Yeah, go
It's in
ahead.
item cards.
Item cards. It's mark of the Ever Glacier Monarch.
Well, I guess he's saying that Braun doesn't know what the necklace.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ron doesn't know.
okay.
Ron can't see it.
Yeah.
I don't know what's fucking going on. I'm blind as a bat.
All right, Brum. We're gonna head out. Just hold on to my arm and let's go. We'll figure out a way to unfreeze your eyes, Kraku.
You
That
could
would
always
be
ask the party cleric.
All right.
I don't have that spell prepared, I don't think.
I could have. Is it poisonous? Is it poison
No.
frost damage? I have resist poison.
You have resist, but doesn't mean Braun would.
I mean, I have protection from
That's
poison.
fire.
My bad.
Yeah, I do technically have a spell that would fix this. I do not have it prepared.
Well, I guess I'm just here now. I'll
I,
follow you. I trust you guys completely.
I'll, lady.
Yes.
I want you to, if you'd like, you can roll either a religion with advantage or an arcana at normal.
Yeah, I'm gonna do religion.
All right, 12. You're not sure of the nature of the magic, but you can tell that this is a curse.
Oh. Let me double check. Oh, nope, don't have that one prepared either.
You'll have to wait for tomorrow.
You'll have to wait till I'll have to wait at least 8 hours.
Mm.
Unless someone back in town can fix it.
Alrighty. And with that,
Wow.
you have all survived. Everybody will be leveling up.
Cool.
All right, I guess we'll just do that next time.
Ah, sorry.
Yeah, we have leveled up.
I don't know how to do that, and I can't do it by myself.
We beat him up.
All right.
Anything left, of course, boy.
No, unfortunately, you just find a block of
Nothing left to
ice.
collect.
He is going to be unable to be resurrected.
Are we leveling up right now?
Can I at least bring back his head?
You can bring back a bit of ice that may have once been his head.
I'm gonna level up right now.
Do
Boo.
keep in mind that it will melt.
So I'm
Can't even.
Helly. Roll me a d8.
Are we leveling up right now?
Yes.
Okay. Do I do the average roll or what do I do?
You will roll first and then click average if it sucks. Helly, you rolled your average, so you'll be gaining 5.
It's 8. This 8 is fine, right?
Yes, that is fine.
Okay. I am gonna multi-class because I talked to you about it.
Did you?
Yeah.
What are we multi-classing into?
A fighter.
Fighter, right.
Do I press the plus sign?
Let me look at your sheet real quick. Hold on.
Okay.
All right. No, you will be. Rather than that. All right. So you're not gaining another level in Ranger. What you're doing is you're pressing the plus button next to multi-class.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. And I click fighter.
Give me a second. Can you screen share with me?
Yeah. That sounds good. This? This is...
All right, so up by Ranger, see where it says 1? You're going to turn that to 0.
Oh, we can choose a feat this level.
Do I still roll this?
No, we're going to be rolling the average for fighter.
Okay, so I...
Roll fighter.
How do you roll for HP?
Hold on, I'll tell you in a second. Shink.
Okay, yeah, that's the...
You'll hit average, yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, and you're going to hit next. Here's your proficiency.
Hey, light armor.
Yeah, you also get martial weapons, which guess what a greatsword is.
Hey, alright.
Which means you'll have to choose, I believe. Hold on one second, let me check to see if that sword needs.
Oh, what, the bitter blade?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know if I'm getting it, because that's ladies.
Oh, it does not need attunement.
So, okay.
So you could just straight up wield that thing if you wanted to, if lady was to give it to you.
Level. What level are we?
Press choose for your fighting style.
Okay. I guess...
I can't see what you're seeing, unfortunately. You're going archery?
But should I do more archery? Yeah, probably not, right? Probably just...
Yeah, probably a great weapon fighting.
Okay. Oh, with 2 hands.
Oh, hold on. When you roll a 1 or 2 on a damage die for an attack, and you make with a melee weapon that you are wielding with 2 hands, which you have to with a greatsword.
Yeah.
If you were to get a greatsword, you can re-roll the die and must use the new roll. If the roll is a 1 or 2, the weapon must have the 200 versatile property for you to bang in this. Even if the new roll is a 1 or 2. Yep. Okay, that's actually pretty good for you.
Okay.
That means no nat ones with a great weapon.
Okay, so I'll press next. Right? Yeah, okay.
Yep, next.
Oh, is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Yay!
Yay! You're now much more versatile.
Did I get... Oh, what is this? Second wind. Oh! Oh.
Right, again, it's the second level in fighter, I believe you want to get to before you stop putting stuff into fighter.
Yeah, you got that, like, 4 fucking attacks for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. Alright, I'm done.
Per short rest, I want to point that out.
Yeah.
Alright, you're good. Alright, let's go to you, Rat, go ahead and share your screen with me.
Ma,
Said rat.
I'm breaking things.
Not breaking things. Rat Queen. There we go.
Hey, this thing?
Oh, press cancel. Press cancel. Press cancel. Press cancel. Cancel. Cancel.
Where's cancel?
Cancel's right there in the red lettering.
What is
Oh,
happening? What's happening?
Discard and exit. Okay, see next to your level thief rogue 7,
okay.
the little anvil. Yes.
That's what I was at.
Oh, I couldn't tell. Go ahead and press next. I wasn't sure, so I wasn't going to take the chance. Go ahead and press roll. Press average. Alrighty, hold on one second. Go ahead and press next.
Where'd it go? There it is.
Alright, you can choose to increase your ability scores, or you can choose a feature.
What are the features?
Press next first. I'll send you a list. Doop-a-doop-doo, sending this to you, Rat Queen. Or I can just put it in chat for anybody who wants to. For anybody who wants to choose a feature instead of increasing your stats. All right, so if you don't want to increase your stats, you can choose a feature. If you don't want to choose a feature, you can increase your stats.
Hey, this is gonna take me some time. You can move on to Helly.
Alrighty, Helly,
Ah,
share your screen.
which one? I got two.
The one for your character sheet that you're leveling up.
Uh-huh. Let's see, where am I? Here.
Hi, because I'm leveling up, I'm taking away a spell to get another spell
Okay.
at level 3.
Alrighty, let's see here. Helly.
Mm-hmm.
Close your deck for me. Scroll down a bit. All right, you see all your on the left side, all those numbers. You can either choose to add 2 stats, 2 points into 1 stat, or 1 point into 2 stats, or you can choose a feature. No, not those numbers. It's going to be the numbers for like wisdom, intelligence, charisma. For instance, what's your spell casting modifier? Go scroll up and press spells. All right, so you're intelligence based. Go back to core. Scroll back down to intelligence on the left side. All right, if you add 1 to that 15, it'll be 16, which will give you +3 modifier into your spell casting.
I'll do that.
All right, go ahead and change that to a 16. All right, click out of it. All right, you scroll up only a little. If you like, because you do use your musket a lot, you can go ahead and change that dexterity modifier to an 18, which will give you +4 to your attacks. And there you go, you've leveled up. Congrats. I already rolled, you already had your roll for your HP gain.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you've leveled up.
Yeah.
Goat, I'm guessing you didn't need any help?
Nah, you're good. It's all good.
Which one of these can I pick?
From the features? Anything.
Anything?
The world is your oyster, although you should probably make sure it's something that actually works for you.
I'll probably pick actor.
actor?
Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to look through them, but there's so many.
You already do that.
I already have actor.
You technically already have this. Basically, it just makes you so you can mimic speech of another person.
Yeah, so I don't have to mimic just sounds. I can mimic speech then.
You
so I
already
can
do that
actually talk.
though.
Mm,
You're already doing the mimicking thing. You're already
But-
technically mimicking their speech.
It also has the charisma stuff.
+1 charisma.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
it?
can get
Yeah,
another.
that was it.
Yeah.
You get more out of doing the ability score.
Well, you can get more out of doing the ability score if she doesn't choose one that doesn't work. That works for her. What is your? Let's see here. If you want, there are some pretty neat ones like resilient, which would increase your HP by a lot. You can also increase one ability score by 1. Oh wait, no. That doesn't work. Never mind, hold on, I'm thinking of the wrong one. Where is it? Oh, was it tough? Yeah, your hit point maximum increases by an amount equal to twice your level when you gain this feat. Whenever you gain a level thereafter, your hit point maximum increases by an additional 2 points.
My
That's-
ability score, I only get 2.
What's that?
Oh, and I can only choose grappler, it says.
Yeah.
Well, that's just what it has on there. We can skip that.
If you can't skip it, it won't let you.
We'll just change it then.
Yeah, we'll just change it.
Did
I'll
you
just
want
go with the ability?
you just want to go with the ability check?
Yeah, I'll just go with that. I don't know what to put it in though.
What are your abilities? Let's see here. Constitution, getting 1 point in that would increase your health by a bit. I don't remember what your spells are.
Oh, it just caps at 67? That's kind of shitty.
What?
The hit points.
No?
No, if you okay, so take 1 off of Constitution. Just you don't have to add both to the same score.
I didn't.
Okay. So 67 is what it'll be if you increase your health to that point. That's your current health maximum. And you can increase. I think what is your dagger, your spell dagger, your psychic blades based off of wisdom?
Dexterity.
Oh, they base off of dexterity. I thought there was also some spell component to them.
Not really, no.
Alright, well, if you want, you can add that other point to charisma. Yeah, there you go.
Charisma.
Well, no, you want to have at least 1 point in Constitution to increase your health, if you wanted to.
Or should I go intelligence?
Well, intelligence wouldn't increase the modifier. You want like an even number, not an odd number,
What do you mean, why?
because even numbers give you modifier score to your score.
Okay.
That's why your health bumps up whenever you put one point into Constitution.
You know what? I think the best one would be lucky.
Lucky is a good feat to have. All right. Wait, why is your charisma 20?
What do you mean? I don't have 20 charisma.
Oh, I'm looking at Zesh.
Oh.
Wrong page. Alright, so you've got them both in intelligence.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm just putting it out there that you need you should put at least like 1 point if you're doing the whole points thing into a constitution, and then 1 into something else. Maybe even strength. Or you could dump both into constitution just on your next ability score increase it even further if you wanted.
Thank you, Cheelin, for the boops. We appreciate the boops.
I don't know what force of personality means. Like, what does that even mean? That means nothing.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. I'm just gonna click next.
Let me know when you have a chance to watch.
Alright.
Oh, charisma, the measuring force of personality is like how grand people see you as. How charming you are.
Hold on.
There.
Alrighty, then you just apply changes.
Ah. What was I before I leveled up? Or is my hit points full now?
67 is your hit points.
Yeah, but I was...
Before there was like 50 something. Well, you went to full health because you leveled up.
Oh, okay.
Is my temp health refill?
No.
Okay.
That refills every day.
Yep.
Also, Bird Boy's got proficiency with big weapons now. That's fun. Braun,
Yes.
simply because you continuously defy odds, give yourself the lucky feat.
Thank you. I have been almost dead multiple times.
You have defied death several various times during the course of this campaign so far. As such, it is my pleasure to award you the lucky feat.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Not a problem. Hold on just a second.
Damn. I was gonna be dead.
Shink,
Huh?
you're going to be gaining the alert feature. Or the alert feat, sorry.
Alert.
Yeah, you're always being on the alert various points for the party, especially alert towards individuals you wish to sink your psychic blades into, whether they be aware of you or not.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to send you the link for that, so just copy, paste it to your features and traits.
I can't believe it.
Zesh.
Huh?
Give me just a moment.
Damn it, hide.
What?
I fucking guess. Ah. Oh, okay, I see it.
Now I gotta fix Grappler. Let's change it to actually a real feat.
Give me just a second, Zesh.
This is
Zesh, you're going to be feeling a bit of satisfaction coming from Draconis. It's almost like a thrum that's moving through you. You will be gaining Gift of the Metallic Dragon. Or, I'm sorry, the Gem Dragon.
The hell is it?
I'm going to send that to you. And last but not least, well, no, not last. There's still Helly. Ruin.
Yeah. Where would I put this?
It would be where you keep all your other abilities on.
Features and traits?
Yeah, on your front page.
Okay. So features and traits.
Due to your defensive state of attacking, getting close and running away, you've learned how to do that a little better and gain the defensive duelist feat.
Oh, okay. Pretty cool.
Now we're on our last but not least, Helly.
What is a
I sent you the leak, I believe.
is a finesse weapon like a rapier?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Pellet feet.
But what else?
Hell Ellie's feet is little horse hooves. Haha.
Ellie, you've been nothing but run and gun since you started this campaign. You're going to be gaining the gunner feat. I'm going to add that to your list for you.
Thank you.
Basically what this means is even if you're using a firearm, even if you're within 5 feet, it will not impose disadvantage.
Okay.
Point blank time.
You can also ignore the loading property of firearms, so you can change your little magic infusion on your item to +1 damage to make your shots +1 in magic. There you go. It's there in chat. It's on your sheet as well.
Thank you.
Are you going to be changing the infusion for your musket?
I'm not gonna do that, and I'm like halfway alive right now.
Wait, what?
I'm half asleep. On top of that, I don't know how to do that.
No, I'm asking you if you're going to, though. Because if you are, I'm just going to do it for you.
Yeah, sure, let's do that.
There you go. Your musket's now able to shoot magic bullets.
How?
And you still ignore the loading property. So, some of you I told would be getting a level up if they finish this fight. What I didn't tell you is that you'd also be gaining a feat.
Yeah.
That one was funny. Holy shit.
Hey, before I go to bed, can I ask you a question? Is that
Can I give you-
okay as a feat?
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that okay?
Wait, what are you talking about?
I
Let me.
put it in D&D chat.
Artomancer?
Yeah.
So you're going to be carrying a book in one hand and a deck of cards in the other?
Yeah.
Are you going to draw from the deck of cards?
What do you mean?
Can do it. And Helly's always next to Braun at some point. More like Helly's gonna hit the cards out of his hand, so he has to pick them up. That's how
It's mainly because with Hidden Ace, you have to still be able to draw that card out from the deck.
True. Well, I guess I can still look.
Is this the one you're choosing instead of the stat increase?
I wasn't gonna choose the stat increase. It's just gonna.
That's what I was asking.
Yeah.
Okay, so
There it is.
do
Just
that.
looking. Well, if that's the case, I'll pick something else. I can always look through this. We've got a week.
Yeah.
I already got a lucky feat, so
Damn, lucky.
yeah, I'm pretty. I've
He
done
has
some
been-
pretty
He
lucky
has been
stuff.
literally nothing but just skirting fucking death this whole time.
How come Hyde lets you be lucky?
He
Literally,
just got
I
here,
almost
Ruin.
died 3 times in major battles. I think a lucky feat exists.
I chose the ones that fit and also based on your stats.
Here it is.
Hi, Jilin. Hi, Jetro.
Hello.
Oh no, they had the opportunity with the deck of many things. They immediately sold it.
Yeah. It's gone.
Yeah, those things are dangerous.
Yeah, no, of course not. You know what? I could go Rune Carver Adept. Battle
Ru-
runes, healing runes. I already have runes that I never use.
I want to see more
Kind of
furry.
funny.
Yeah, you still have fucking runes that you don't use.
Ever. Alright.
Isn't there a feature for Strixhaven?
Yeah, there's some Strixhaven ones feats. I have to look. I gotta find them. Yeah. Strixhaven mascot or Strixhaven initiate.
Yeah, I was about to say. You can also go with Spell Sniper. That's a great one for wizards. The range is doubled. Range attacks, spell attacks will ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. You can learn one cantrip that requires an attack roll from either the Bard, Cleric, Druid, Sorcerer, Warlock, or Wizard. Just say all spell lists. From any cantrip you can learn. One that requires an attack roll.
Fucking Jack.
Oh my god, everybody but Wizard uses Charisma for their spell attack. Oh wait, Wisdom for Cleric. And Druid.
So either
Yeah,
this.
wizards are nerds.
Yeah. I think Strixhaven would be funny. Or
Which
teleport.
one?
Strixhaven mascot. So instead, I change my familiar to one of these, and then I can teleport with my familiar.
I knew.
You can cast Find Familiar as a ritual so it doesn't burn a spell slot either.
Yeah.
But if you want your mascot to attack, you can't attack yourself.
That's fine.
You can also swap places with your familiar.
Yeah. Which is
It's pretty good for movement,
yeah.
which you're already pretty short on.
Hey, getting the fuck out of there is a good idea.
You can have them like far back in the shadows, and you're like, oh, this isn't looking good. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Goodbye. It's very much a goodbye spell. I mean, I have a few of those now, but I'm just like,
There's
this is
never too many
it's
for
free.
a wizard.
Yeah.
You're squishy.
Yeah.
Hell, you
It's-
could go for tough right now. That would boost your health up a lot.
Oh man, tough. Be tough.
You
Your hit
did
point
the ma-
maximum
with-
equal to twice your level you gain this feat.
Yeah,
whenever
getting tough adds 16 HP immediately
you. Yeah.
at this level.
Yeah. I would no longer be the squishy. I'm not the squishiest at all.
And every time you level up, even if you average, it's average plus 2. Or if you even if you hit above average, it's whatever you rolled above average plus 2. Every level.
Man,
I took tough.
you're so tough.
Given how often Braun almost dies, it does seem like it's probably a good idea.
It's as fitting as lucky. It was a hard choice between them when I made that one.
Well, it doesn't matter what I'll pick. I'll probably pick it next week, but I think I will send you guys off. Let's find you somebody to send you guys off to.
Alright. So that's it for today.
Yeah, we've been going on for 3 hours now. It's generally about time for Helly and Goat to get to bed.
Yeah, I got work tomorrow.
I'll catch y'all later.
See you next week.
Good night.
Oh wait, before you leave,
Yeah.
confirm with somebody if you get the sword or not.
Oh. Are you keeping the great sword, lady?
If you want to use the sword, go ahead.
So you got the necklace
So,
and the sword.
okay. Damn.
You're going full ice monarch. By the way, will you be attuning to the necklace?
Yes, but I have to use a spellcaster. I did have a spellcaster do it.
You are a spellcaster.
You're a half caster.